it. Champagne, gold rush, gold. I think he did it. Even you could call me babe for the. And I fell from the pedestal right down. Eyes full of stars, knew me. I didn't stay dead. Wait by the door like
I'm alive. I can't rate them favorite to least favorite because I haven't listened to them enough, and I tried to do that with Folklore right when it came out, and I made choices I regret, and I don't want to be in that position again. My final thoughts on the songs, the album, if it's a hit or a miss in my book, doesn't necessarily mean it's a good song or a bad song, just if I'm gonna hit play or if I'm going to skip it if it comes up on my phone. Willow's a hit. It's not the first song I'm gonna play from the album, but when it comes on, I will let it play out. Champagne Problems, I'm also gonna put this one in the hit category. Definitely, I'm gonna have to be in the right mood for it. I will skip it if I'm like not quite feeling the chillness, because it's a little bit sad. And I think it's like something I'll sing along to while I drive. Gold Rush, yes, favorite song on this album by a long shot. I love this song, absolutely a hit. 'Tis the Damn Season, I'm gonna go with skip on that one. Wasn't my favorite. I don't dislike the song. I just think I'm gonna press next if it comes on, especially if it comes on not around like Christmas, winter time. Tolerate It, I think it's a good song. I like the lyrics. It's also gonna be a skip in my book. I don't see myself like listening to it or seeking it out. I think it's sad, but I don't think it's sad enough to make me cry if I'm not already in a mood to be sad. We'll see. Check back in with me after I go through a breakup or something. Maybe I'll love it a whole lot more. No Body, No Crime, absolute hit. It's so Picture to Burn, Should Have Said No, early Taylor Swift, but early Taylor Swift country badass bops. Yes. Happiness is going to be a skip. I'm just not feeling a lot of these slower, sadder songs. I don't really remember most of the lines from it. I had to go back and replay it. I'm not saying it's a bad song. It's not something that I'm gonna want to listen to, I think. Dorothea, I'm gonna give Dorothea a hit. I've gone back and forth. I've actually went back and listened to it a couple more times to solidify my decision on it and feel more confident in it. And I think it's one of those songs that's really gonna grow on me. Coney Island, yes. Honestly, I like Taylor Swift songs when she's not necessarily collaborating with other singers. However, I think the National did a really good job on this. I think their voices were pretty harmonious and flowed together well. Ivy is also a hit. It made me want to grab a blanket. I wanted to like curl up and listen to it. I think that's another song that's really, really gonna grow on me. Cowboy Like Me, yes, another hit. Did not think I was gonna like the song at all. Really, especially based on the title, because I'm not a big country music fan, was not expecting to enjoy it. Long Story Short, that is my second favorite song on this album, and I say that very confidently. I've had to think about that one. Long Story Short is going to be replayed so much. That is going to be the song that I'm like dancing around my bedroom to when I'm by myself. Marjorie, absolute hit, but I don't think I can get through 5 seconds of this song without crying. It'll probably get skipped more often than not, especially if I am going through like Taylor Swift music, hanging out. But when I need to feel something, when I'm feeling numb, when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I gotta get it out and I gotta cry, that is gonna be the song I turn on. I've never cried so hard during a Taylor Swift song. I don't think I have ever had something hit me that hard. And my grandmother, who I was very, very close to, passed away recently, and it just reminded me of her. And I'm not gonna cry talking about it now, because I'm telling myself I'm not gonna cry, but I just thought that was a beautiful song. Closure is a pass for me. Wasn't my favorite, so I'm gonna say that's a miss, skip, whatever I said I was calling them. I just don't see myself like seeking that out. It felt a little too forced for me. I've been going back and forth on this one. I'll say Evermore is a hit, and I think it's really pretty. A lot of these songs on this album remind me of Clean from 1989. I have to be in the right headspace. I have to be going through the right kind of mixture of shit, essentially, to enjoy that song or to seek it out. Overall, I like the album. Is it my favorite Taylor Swift album? No. Was Folklore my favorite Taylor Swift album? No. I'm gonna rub some feathers the wrong way. My favorite Taylor Swift album is Lover. I think my second favorite is Reputation or 1989. But I liked it. No, like overall, I think this is a fantastic album. I can say, hey, I don't necessarily like it as much as some of her other stuff. But again, I think I would take almost any of these songs over a lot of other artists' music because I think it's really well done. I think it is a comprehensive, really nice album, really puts you in that feeling. Like you feel like you are immersed in this Taylor Swift world. This Evermore album, like you have jumped into the piano with her from that music video and you were a part of it. I promise in future videos, I will put on makeup so that I don't have all my acne exposed, and I will probably cry less in the future, hopefully, and not film videos at 1 a.m. because it's when an album dropped.